What's up y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be playing with the new Cosmic Dreamer collection from Ensley. I have the eyeshadow palette, I have the single shadows as well, so we're going to create 3 different looks. We're going to do some swatches, we're going to test out the formula and see if this is the good Ensley Cosmetics formula that we all know and love. Alright, before we jump into the first look, let me give you the lowdown on this collection. Everything that we discuss in this video, as well as everything else that is used on my face, will be linked and listed down the description box below. So as usual, if you're ever curious about anything, always check the description box. I put as much information down there as I possibly can. But let's start with the eyeshadow palette right here. This does retail for $69. It's currently available on the Ensley website, and this is a 25 pan eyeshadow palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the cover art in here. I love the colors. I love the inspiration. It does draw inspiration from Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon album. If you know, you know. It's the one with the triangle and the light prism on the front. So that is where the inspiration for this palette, the cover art, the color story, all of that comes from. But when we open her up, first of all, we get this really cool mirror in here that's shaped like a star, which I think is really cool, really unique. But this is the color story right here. So this is what she looks like. Let me see if I can get this full frame. It's a little bit of a different shape. But it does come with 10 specialty shades, multi-chromes, duochromes, holochromes, and metallic finishes, 14 buttery matte shades, and 1 traditional shimmer as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the color story. Cannot wait to play with this. I also picked up these single eyeshadows that were released with this collection as well, and I'm excited about these. I have some other single shadows from other collections and I absolutely love them. I love the quality of them, but this one really caught me, and then when I saw the swatches I couldn't decide. So we're going to do some live swatches of these together right now. These do retail for $18 a piece, and I believe all of them except for Lucid Dreams, I think it's this one right here, are available. This one is on pre-order. Yes, this one is Lucid Dreams. So let's go ahead and swatch these out together. Up first is the Star Chaser Holochrome Single. This one does have a mauve to pink to blue to teal flip to it. So we're gonna go ahead and give this one a little swatch right here on my wrist. Ooh, look at that. How absolutely stunning is that shade. Absolutely gorgeous. I can definitely see all of those flips. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick these up, but when I'm done I will definitely turn down the light and see if we can get a better view of these. Next is the Party in the UFO Holochrome Single. This one has a sapphire blue to indigo to purple shift to it. Give it a little swatch right here. Holy smokes, these are just so stunning. So this is Existential Bliss. This one is going to have an antique gold to bronze to olive green to lime green to blue shift. Oh my gosh, like look at how stunning that is. All of these are so smooth and so just easy to glide on. Up next is Orifem. This one is going to have a silvery blue to lavender to purple shift. Oh, so pretty. This one is going to be Lucid Dreams. This one is going to have a pastel yellow base with an electric green, aqua, blue to purple shift to it. This is the one that is currently sold out and on pre-order, and that is absolutely stunning. Like the camera is not even doing that one justice. And then last we have Divine Realm. This is going to be a marbled pastel pink and yellow with a peachy pink green to blue flip to it. So let's do our last swatch. We're gonna do this one right here. Oof, so stunning. Alright y'all, so this is what they're looking like swatched out under low lighting. You can definitely see all of that shimmer and sparkle. These are so pretty. Okay, so I zoomed y'all in a little bit. I did already go ahead and prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. Let's jump into this first look. So I think what I want to do is I want to play with some of these brighter shades up here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this orange shade right here, which is called Mariachi, and I'm going to pick that up with a Game Beauty EO6 brush, and I'm just going to kind of fluff this into my crease, kind of taking it all the way over, building up some depth, a little bit of a transition shade, and see what we can build up from here. I want this to be bright and colorful. All right, we have the orange shade down. I love it. It looks absolutely beautiful, but let's add a little bit more color to this look. So I want to go in with this hot pink shade up here. This one is called Visionary, and I'm going to put this one on like the outer corner of my lid, just build up a little bit of depth and color. So I'm going to go in with a Game Beauty EO2 brush and see if these colors are going to play nicely together, build up anything like that, if we get any muddiness. And that is such a gorgeous hot pink shade. I love it. It's building up beautifully. I'm not getting any fallout. I'm not getting any patching or skipping. I didn't have any with that first shade either, and I love that. All right, so we've got like this really pretty like sunset eye going on, but I want to throw in a different pop of color on the lower lash line. So I want to go in with this shade down here. It's called Neptune. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up with a Sigma E54 brush and just kind of smudge it along my lower lash line. Nothing super precise, nothing, you know, not tight lining, but we're not going to blow it out a whole lot either. All right, I love that blue. It looks beautiful. I love the way that it went down. But I think what I want to do is I want to take this blue right here, this more like a denim blue. It's called Astral Body. And I'm just going to go in with the same brush that I used. I just wiped it off. And we're just going to kind of go right below where I put that first blue, give it a little bit of a gradient and kind of blow it out a little bit. All right, so I think I want to leave my mattes where they are on my lid. I'm liking what we have going on. Let's do a shimmer. So I think what I want to do is, I think I want to play around with more color and go in with this one right here. This one is called Lucidity. So I'm going to pick that up with my finger, but before I do that, I am going to prime my eye with my NYX glitter primer that I use for every single shimmer, and then we'll pop that one on the lid. All right, so here's the shade Lucidity. Let's put this on. That is so pretty. All right, so next I'm going to go in with the shade right here. It's called Cosmic Queen, and I'm just going to put that right where my matte and that lime green shimmer meet, so we have a better blend going on and we don't have like a stark difference. Love it. All right, y'all, so this is going to complete the first look with this palette, and I'm so happy with the way that this turned out. The shimmers were so smooth and they just went on so easily. I didn't have any fallout. I didn't have anything clump or emphasize the texture on my lid, and I love the pop of blue on my lower waterline. But to finish off this look, I did go in with my Glam Light Calligrapher liner, and then I threw on my e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara, and for my waterline, I just went in with a ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Prance. But let's go ahead and move on to this second look. I think for the second one, I really want to play with some of these greens. I want to do this one on my either my lower lash line or my outer corner, maybe both. But I think we're going to kind of mix in a little bit of murkiness with it. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this shade right here. This one is called Dreamer. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up with a Singe Beauty EO3 brush and just start to build up my crease a little bit. See what this does. I love that we have a mixture of cool tones and warm tones within each like color family. I think that's really unique and a lot of fun. All right, let's continue building up some depth. I'm gonna come over to the shade right here. This one is called Electric, and I'm just gonna build up that crease a little bit more, start building up my outer corner, and then I'm gonna go in with this one right here, which is called Wild Hearted, and that's where we're really gonna put a lot of depth into that outer corner, and I think I'm gonna bring that one down to my lower lash line as well. So I'm gonna go in with my same Singe EO3 brush. I just wiped it off, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Electric, and like I said, just start to build up more of that depth. And if I need to go back and reiterate that first shade Dreamer a little bit, I can absolutely do that. So I'm just going back in with that first shade, Electric, and just kind of reiterating that color a little bit, blending it in with Electric and making sure that we don't have any harsh lines or anything like that. All right, I love the way that looks, but let's go in with the shade Wild Hearted, that teal shade, and I'm gonna pop this into my outer corner, build up some more depth, give it a little bit more color, and I think I'm gonna bring this down onto my lower lash line as well, kind of wrap it around. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some shimmer on this lid. I did already go ahead and prime it, and I think I really want to go in with this shade right here, this teal called Lunar Storm. It has this really pretty like teal to blue to purple flip to it. I'm dying to put it all over my lid. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up that shade and put it all over my lid, avoiding the very inner corner. Oh, that's so pretty. And it blends perfectly into this matte out here. All right, let's go ahead and throw something into this inner corner. So I think what I want to do is go in with this shade right here. It's kind of like a rose gold kind of flippy shade. It looks really pretty. It's called Ethereal Plain. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up with a Singe Beauty EO1 brush. I am going to spray it with some MAC Fix Plus, and we're going to pop this into the inner corner. All right, we're just going to pop that in there. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this eye with my liner, mascara, and show you the second completed look. All right, y'all, so that is the second completed look, and this one came out really pretty too. I love that shimmer on the lid. I love how deep and smoky this look went. Definitely completely opposite from this one over here, but to finish off this look, I went in with the same liquid liner and mascara that I used over here, and then for my waterline, I just went in with a NYX Epic Wear liner in the shade Turquoise Storm to finish it off, kind of tie everything together. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove both of these looks, and I think instead of 3 looks, I think we're gonna do 4, just because there's so many shimmers and mattes to play with. I want to create 2 more looks. All right, so for my next 2 looks, I think I want to do something really simple in the crease and then really play with some of the single holochrome shadows and give them a time to shine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Spacey, and I'm going to pick it up with a big fluffy brush and just very lightly kind of fluff it into my crease, not really giving like a whole lot of depth to the shade. I kind of want to blow it out as much as possible. So I'm going to go in with one of these brushes. This is, I think, an SL, what's it called? An SL Miss Glam. I got it in the icon box from last month in Ipsy. But I'm just going to very lightly pick up the shade, tap it out, and I'm going to put this on both of my lids very lightly. Like I said, just giving a little bit of depth, something to kind of define my crease for the shimmer shades. All right, so we have the basic shape of my eye down with that Spacey shade, basically just kind of like throwing a bronzer into the crease. I really want these holochrome shimmers to have their time to shine. So I did go ahead and prime my eye with my NYX Glitter Primer, and let's play with some of these shimmers. I'm excited about them. Let's start with this one right here. This one is, which one are you? This one is Star Chaser. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one up and put it not all over my lid, but most of my lid. Yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. This one is definitely a little bit on the flakier side. Also, I apologize for the lawnmowers in the background. The yard guy's here. Katie's kind of like ready to get into it with him. As you can tell, she's perked up, but I apologize. All right, so that is the shade Star Chaser all over my lid. Absolutely beautiful. It is a little bit more on like the chunky textured side, but it didn't emphasize any of the texture on my lid. It still went on nice and smoothly. I didn't get any fallout, but like I said, I did prime with my NYX Glitter Primer like I always do, just so I can avoid that if absolutely possible. But let's go ahead and do a different shade on the inner corner. So I think we're gonna do this one right here. This is Lucid Dreams, I believe. Yes, Lucid Dreams. So I'm going to do that one on my inner corner. So I'm actually just going to kind of pick this up with my pinky and just kind of tap it right in here and kind of blend it into that other shade. Holy smokes. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's got like this absolutely gorgeous like neon green shade to it. So pretty. All right, let's go ahead and finish up this last look. So I want to take this shade right here, which is called Existential Bliss, and we're going to put that all over my lid. So I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. Oh my gosh. And put this one all over the lid. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that shade. That looks absolutely beautiful with that green to like bronze flip in it. I love it. But let's go ahead and do this inner corner so we can finish up this last look. So I want to take this shade right here, this really cool looking like pink and lime green one called Divine Realm. And I'm going to pop this one into my inner corner. So again, I'm just going to pick it up with my pinky and we're going to pop it right in here. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and just like took a quick video with my phone. I wanted to really show y'all the shift and the shimmer and the holochrome in these shades because it is absolutely stunning and the camera is just not doing it justice. All right, y'all, so this is gonna complete the final two looks with this collection, and I love the way that both of these turned out. The Holochrome singles that came out with this are absolutely stunning. They're so sparkly, so shifty, smooth, beautiful, and I'm in love. But to finish off this look, I went ahead and threw in my Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal liner into my lower waterline, and then I just threw on some mascara on my lid, my e.l.f. Lash and Roll, just to finish it off so that way these shades could really have their time to shine. But I'm gonna go ahead and zoom y'all out and we're going to chat about this collection. All right, let's go ahead and chat about the eyeshadow palette. First of all, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It's sturdy, it's hefty, it is cardboard, but it doesn't feel very cheap. And the cover art is beautiful, as always with Ensley Rain. They always kill the cover art. I know it's AI generated, but that doesn't really bother me and it doesn't make it any less beautiful. But then the color story inside is absolutely stunning. I love that we have a mix of really bright shades, but then we also have a lot of desaturated and murky tones in here as well. Definitely right up my alley. All of the matte shades that I used performed exactly how I expect them to perform. Very buttery, very silky. They just went on beautifully. No patching, no grabbing. I had minimal, if any, fallout at all. There wasn't a whole lot of kick up in the pan either. And the pigment was definitely buildable. It wasn't super pigmented where you have to be really careful, but it's also very buildable and it does build up to the full potential of the eyeshadow. These shimmer shades that we played with in this palette were absolutely gorgeous as well. You saw that they went on very smooth. I didn't have a lot of chunkiness to them, no fallout, anything like that. They didn't emphasize texture and they're just absolutely beautiful and shimmery and reflective on the lid. I really love this color story. I love the eyeshadow palette. I love the little details that they put in this, and I think this is probably my favorite collection from Ensley Rain to date. I absolutely love it. I think it's well done. It's perfectly curated. You've got a mixture of dark tones to light tones. You have everything that you need to create several different looks. And of course we had the 6 Holochrome Single Shadows that came out with this collection as well. These are beautiful. I mean, you saw whenever I swatched them out, whenever I put them on my eyes, they're just so smooth, so sparkly, so shifty. They're just absolutely beautiful on the eyes and they deserve a moment of their own. I love the last two looks, even though I have something more simple in the crease. The Holochrome shades just really made it pop. But overall, I love this collection. It is by far my absolute favorite from the brand, and I'm so excited to keep playing with it, create more looks, because there's so many shadows and combinations left that I need to play with. But that's going to be it for this video. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear all of your thoughts. Which look was your favorite? Did you pick up anything from this collection? Have you tried Ensley Rain before? Have you tried any of their single shadows? Let me know all of your thoughts down below. Let's light it up, have that conversation, and as usual, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video and spending your time with me. It truly does mean so much to me. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every week and I wouldn't want you to miss one. But until my next one, have a good one. Bye.